Welcome back. This is the beginner's guide to using Bizryt. Today, we will be learning about the Payments tab. Under Payments, you can see the list of the various names as tabs of payment modes that can be used in your business for transactional purposes, namely all transactions, cash transactions, bank transactions, check transactions, DD transactions, online transactions, and TDS transactions. All of these are presented in a fully reconciled way. Basically, every transaction in your business will be categorized on the basis of payment mode. This will also aid you to have a better understanding about which is the most preferred payment mode used by your customers. To proceed, let's click on the All Transactions tab. By clicking on the add icon, we can instantly record or make and receive a payment in our business. The All Transactions tab dispenses a list of payments received and made using all the modes of payment. You can use the Receive Payment and Make Payment options to receive and make payments respectively. The search filters available on all of these pages can be used to extract transactional data using the receipt number or customer name specific to a sales invoice or expenses recorded almost instantaneously. The cards paid and attached available on each of these payment transaction pages denote the aggregate value of payments made or received and the aggregate value of payment made or received against attached invoices or expenses. The calendar can be used to alter the selection of date range as per your suitability. You can use the download icon to download this list as a PDF file and the print icon for printing the same. The details related to serial number, receipt number, customer name, mode of payment, amount, comment, and payment date can be found on the same page. By clicking on the receipt number, you can view the payment details pertaining to that specific transaction, and by clicking on the customer name, you can view the details pertaining to the specified customer. You can also use the three-dot menu to edit any transactions from this list. You can use the receive payment and make payment options to receive and make payments respectively. To record a payment instantly, click on the receive payment button. Begin by clicking on the search tab and select a name listed from the drop-down menu. Before you enter the payment amount, click on the receive payment or make payment button and interchange as per your activity. Now, enter the amount. Select the payment date as per the date on which the payment is processed. Add a comment or note pertaining to the payment for your record. You can also upload images of any documents if required, like receipt, transaction slip, etc. Select the mode of payment and add the further information required into the fields for transactions using bank transfer, demand draft, and check. For example, when paying or receiving a payment using cash, choose cash as the mode. For a bank transfer, select a bank account added by you for your business. And if using demand draft, mention the details such as the issuer's bank, demand draft number, and proceed by selecting the issue date by clicking on the calendar icon provided here. Similarly, for check as a mode of payment, select the bank account for the transaction. Enter the check number and select the issue date by clicking on the calendar icon. You can either select an invoice or expense document from the list available below or search the same by adding the invoice number against which the payment is being processed. To record an advance payment, proceed without selecting any invoices. By clicking on the Record Receipt button, you have successfully recorded the payment. Now, go to the All Transactions Detail page and click on the unique receipt number to view the details of the payment received or paid by you, and you can also print the receipt by simply clicking on the Print button. The Cash Transactions tab dispenses a list of payments received and made using cash as the mode of payment. All details pertaining to these cash transactions, such as the serial number, receipt number, customer name, amount, comments, payment date, added by, and created at can be found here. The Bank Transactions tab dispenses a list of payments that are received and made through bank transfers. All details pertaining to these transactions, such as the serial number, receipt number, customer name, bank account, amount, comment, payment date, added by, and created at, can be found here. The Cheque Transactions tab dispenses a list of payments received and made using cheque as the mode of payment. All details pertaining to these transactions, such as the serial number, receipt number, customer name, bank account number, amount, status, payment date, issue date, check number, added by, and created at, can be found here. You can also download and print the receipts for your documentation purposes. To edit, clear, bounce, or cancel a check, use the three-dotted menu. The Tds Transactions tab dispenses a list of payments received and made using Td as the mode of payment. All details pertaining to these demand draft transactions, such as the serial number, receipt number, customer name, amount, status, payment date, issue date, demand draft number, added by, and created at, can be found here. You can also download and print the receipts for your documentation purposes. To edit, clear, or cancel a demand draft, use the three-dotted menu. The Online Transactions tab dispenses a list of payments received and made using the online modes of payment. The paid card available here represents the aggregate value of online payments received and made using credit card, debit card, net banking, and UPI. Credit card showcases the aggregate value of all the transactions using credit card only. Debit card reflects the same for transactions made using only debit card. And UPI card showcases the total value for all the transactions processed using UPI only. In this table, you will find the details of serial number, receipt number, customer name, amount, comments, payment date, and created at. You can also download and print the receipts for your documentation purposes. The TDS Transactions tab dispenses a list of payments that have had TDS deducted against them. All details pertaining to these transactions, such as the serial number, receipt number, customer name, amount, comments, payment date, and created at, can be found here. You can also download and print the receipts for your documentation purposes.